Right, so time for Showbiz and Miss Jace here, so we go straight to the gossip. Hello, Miss Jace.
Hello. Have you heard about Paimuka 20? A documentary for Opare. Okay, so that documentary has sparked a lot of conversation, but that documentary will be premiered on the 27th of this month. But let's see what people have said so far, and I'll tell you what the controversy is.
Doing music or doing hip-hop, back in the days, it was called yo-yo music. So if you was considered a yo-yo boy or you were considered to be a yo-yo person, you know, you're like a vagabond.
All of us young boys, you know, have the ambition of becoming, you know, future superstars.
At those times, I used to walk around with a walking stick and a big guarantee.
You guys can sound crazy every second.
The challenge we had was actually our directors of programs are agreeing for us to play hip live on radio because it was a new thing. It was totally new. I mean, I, for instance, got suspended because I played X-Do's music on radio.
Back in the days, if you don't have proper criteria to be there, they're not going to allow you. But I knew KOD and I knew Bolare. So one Sunday morning, I just decided to go and surprise KOD. I was like, yo, I got something for you. You just don't listen, just play it. And the rest is history.
There was this huge independence celebration concert at the Independence Square.
There was a guy who had come to the show, and I know he had actually dressed. He took off his shirt and was wiping Obrafo's feet.
Right, that sounds very, very interesting, like an interesting documentary. Something I'd love to see.
We definitely will have to see that on the 27th. But everybody's talking about the fact that Sarkodie is missing in this documentary. Manifest is actually featured in here, but it is also not a problem for Sarkodie's camp because they felt that the timing was not too right and they didn't see why people are making a whole fuss about Sarkodie not being featured in this. And so here is Angel, we call him Angel Town, the manager of Sarkodie. Okay, so I'm told Angel is not ready, but Angel, I've listened to the conversation he had with Sammy Flex, and he's been talking about the fact that they initially had a challenge with the timing, and then they agreed to film on a Friday. On that Friday, Sarkodie had a gig with the IES conference, and he was a speaker there. They had told them that by 2 p.m., they would not be able to film because the studio which was being used would be shut by that time. And they were still at the National Theatre by 2 p.m. They called the folks and said, okay, 3 p.m. was okay. And he said, it's going to be difficult because Sarkodie needed to change his outfit, blah, blah, blah. And then they agreed that they were going to film Sarkodie in his home. The people never called, and that's it. But they asked Opare if it was possible for them to do it afterwards. They said that was the last day of filming. So they cannot have, or we cannot find Sarkodie in that documentary. But I'm excited today because I had one of the most beautiful conversations I've ever had in a while. Irene, who is a veteran actress, is 53 today, and she came by. So we decided to have a small conversation. I've been asking her at 53, you know, what's the greatest, apart from the fact that she's excited that she has life, what does she look back and say, God, I thank you that I have this? And here's what she said.
For screen, most scripts I have played, it's like people write the script. Grateful that I have, not material things. I'm grateful, that's how I'll say, I'm grateful I have life. I have life. And there's one thing I'm grateful for. There are two things right now. The first one was in 1998. I had my daughter, Fafakai. I love her to bits. I love her. She's my heartbeat. And I always thank God for her life. So 1998 was a very good year for me, very positive. I was so happy. And now 2019, today, as I talk now, I have met a man of God who, I wasn't going to any church. I didn't belong to any church. But now I'm fellowshipping with the Radiant Place for about 3 months now. And I am so happy. I think 1998 and 2019, wow, I love these years, and I will never forget these years.
So beyond Fafa, you didn't have any child again? You didn't decide to close that chapter?
No, I don't have any child beyond. No, I have adopted children. You know, having Fafa was not out of marriage, it was out of relationship. So I was thinking, if I have to have another child, why don't I get married for the guy to pamper me a bit? I mean, when you're man, I was so you from now, kiss you from now, start with that before I have it. So I was just waiting to see, like, okay, who do I marry? Who do I marry before I have? So it's like, you blink and you open, and I'm 50. You know, so it wasn't deliberate. I was just waiting to see if I can get Mr. Right, and then all that. But I have adopted children, and I'm fine with that.
So I decided to ask her if it could be the role that she plays in movies. You know, she was always playing Gangalia role, like how we call it. You know, you're always, and she has height as well. If that was why Mr. Right never came, it's an interesting one you want to hear.
You know, I don't know if because of my physique, because of the way I look, I always played lead roles, and I love playing them. I mean, I love playing. My roles were always very challenging, and that makes me an actress. So if you're a guy and you see me playing a role, most people who come close to me are like, wow, you're so nice. But we don't see you like that on screen. We think you are, hey, like some chatabi, you know, but it's okay. I enjoy what I do. And as single as I am now, I'm enjoying single life. I don't know how married life will be, but I am really enjoying single life. I sleep anytime I want. I eat anything I want. Nobody controls me, and I'm fine. So I don't know if because of my height. You know, some men are also, okay, they see me and they look up like, Mommy, wow. I don't know if that's why, but Charlie, I love my height. I wish I was taller than this. Yeah, I wish I was taller, because sometimes I like to wear high heels and put a feather, very long feather, so that I'll look much taller, to give them topic for things to say, you know. So I'm fine.
So are you looking forward to, you know, at 53, still hoping that somebody will come around, or you're to close that chapter?
For marriage? Oh, I'm looking forward for a very good relationship, somebody I can travel around with, somebody we can do everything anywhere, have fun, not really marriage, you know, but companion, enjoying life together. Not really marriage. I'm not looking for marriage. I'm looking for somebody you can travel the whole world with, have fun with, a sweet boyfriend. Who has nice fingers.
But I noticed, Fred, the video that Fafa posted with her father, that there's a very pleasant relationship between you and her father and all that.
Oh, yes, we have a kid. I mean, life is too short. Why not? Yeah, Kwame is cool with us. We have a kid, and everything is fine. Fafa is very fine, and she loves her dad. Yeah, she loves her dad.
Please, we're looking for a man with 5 fingers. Yeah, you also had that, eh?
Yeah, what's the fingers? I mean, you're a lady, so you probably should.
No, but you need to have 5 fingers so that when you're touching, you know, it feels good. You know, you can't have some.
Is it 5 fingers or fine fingers?
Fine fingers. You know, can have sandpaper on your skin. You know, that's not nice. Check it properly. Check it well. But you are not even, you know, you don't fall in the category.
No, but I just need to know that I have 5 fingers. Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Shi, for bringing us a show. But interesting conversation there with her. I think she's an interesting
very interesting personality. Very interesting personality.
All right, thank you. And that'll be it for those of you who are watching on Joy Prime. There's more news on the Joy News channel. Do stay tuned in.